farmers, welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. Day 5 of fall. That's correct, day 5. I thought I was going to bring it back on day 4, but nope. Just did nothing but fertilizing contracts on day number 4 of fall. Day number 3, though, was pretty darn good. That was the day that we were harvesting the sugar beets, and after I did that, a lot of contracts were coming up. Obviously, we harvested the sugar beet field, so they wanted that plowed, and of course they wanted it planted, and of course they wanted it fertilized. Same thing with like field number 9, which is like the biggest field. That was the one we were plowing. They wanted it planted with canola, and I had the tractor, the Optum tractor from Case, and the drill from the other contract, so I seeded that. I ended up doing about $400,000 worth of contracts on day 3. So I'm going to pretty much show you when I get back to the farm here, because I just completed this contract here. Probably my last contract of the morning for sure. But after I get done doing what we're going to do today, which is cut the grass. Is the grass ready? Not really. It hasn't grown at all. It's grown, but it hasn't grown since last episode. It's pretty much second to last stage of growing. So it's not going to be the best yield, but it's going to be something. And we need the hay. And with day 5 of fall already here and winter approaching, it's time to go cut the grass, because I could wait a little longer and the grass might grow to the highest it can. But with winter coming, it may not dry into hay. So yeah, I need the hay. The cows are going to need it because the grass in their field is just about gone. They still have grass that they're chewing on, and their feed trough is fine. But when looking inside their pasture, the grass pasture, it's getting kind of bare compared to everywhere else. Let's go ahead and we're just going to drop the fertilizer spreader off right here for now. Because like I said, I might get it some more contracts later on. Let's go ahead and collect that. So spraying, weed spraying, transportation, and baling contracts are nothing but left. Hey, there's a fertilizing contract for $11,000. We'll take that. Let's come in here to the money situation. So I think we were at $3,620,000 on the loan. That was been on Monday, but you can see on contracts we did $413,000 with the contracts. I sold the sugar beet. I got about $14,000 worth of sugar beet out that field. Not a whole lot. In between that episode and this episode on day number 4, I did $73,000 with the contracts, and this morning I've done 40. So I have got my loan down to just under $3.3 million, and now we have $70,000 in the bank account from today. And we're going to spend some of the cash right now, because this tractor, with the 24 hours I have on it, it is time to repair it. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner, it needs a little bit of repair. And since we're using it today to cut the grass, yeah, let's go ahead and get a repair. And it just needs it. It needs it badly. Hopefully this is not going to be too expensive. And we're not going to repaint it. We're just going to go ahead and repair it. And it's $2,000. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that should help my field work as well. Let's come over here, and right now I'm just going to get the mowers. I'm going to go ahead and see if the grass is not wet grass, but is it semi-wet grass? Is that what it's called? I forget what it's called. Yeah, there's 2 different kinds of grass that you get when you do seasons. I think it's going to be semi-wet. So we'll see. Can we get the... Alright, so apparently I'm... Alright, let me back this out here. I'm doing the front mower, not the rear mower. I can hear it clicking. Is that PTO shaft on? It is. Alright, can I get this one on, please? There we go. Now that one's on. Alright, so right now I'm not going to grab the tedder. Actually, let me do this as well. Get that up. And we're going to come up here and have a quick look at the cows, and they can kind of see the grass where we mowed it last time. This hasn't grown. The grass in the pasture is even shorter than the grass in this meadow that we have here. Oh, did I give them water this morning? Ooh, wait, I can check this without even going anywhere. Let's do this. Go to animals. I think I gave them water. Yeah, I gave them water this morning. I cleaned them out too. Must be when I was fertilizing a field. So the grass trough is filled up pretty darn good. Slurry is adding up. Like I said, if we just come over here quickly, you look in the grass pasture and you can see the grass is getting kind of on the short side. And I'm pretty sure the cows are like, okay, we've been here for like a few months now. Can we get something other than grass? Well, hopefully today we can accomplish that. Let's go ahead and get a front side view of this. Let's go ahead and, I said lower it. And now you're going to fold up, or unfold, I should say. What did I forget to do here? All right, let me go ahead and lower that one down. Apparently, I forgot to hook up the hoses. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, where's those hoses? I gotta connect them. Because I'm so close. Okay, hoses connected. Alright, so I think I'm all connected now. Are we all connected now? Let's try this again. Alright, those are folding on down. Those are folding down. Good, good. So this is the first time we use this set. It's the same set. It's the same product that we used for cutting the grass in, was it early summer? Well, we leased those, but now these are ours, so it's the first time we use them. I need to come up here to make sure. I think that's on swath, not swath, but spreading. Should be on spreading, so I think we're all set. Let's hop in back into here. Let's go ahead and turn that on, turn that on. You know what else will help there too? If I also lowered it down. And the front one should be down as well. And that looks like it's semi-wet grass. So I don't have to ted it. It's not wet grass. That is semi-wet grass. So today it should be a very good day for the grass to dry for the next 3 hours. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to dry, but we'll find out. Feels good to have a nicely repaired tractor. It has not rained in quite a while, so there should be no water here in the low spot, which there isn't. But hopefully, would it be today? I mean, I guess today I could possibly be giving the cattle some TMR. If time goes right. And I'm hoping on the last day of fall, which obviously is tomorrow, because we have 6-day seasons, we'll be back over here as well. Don't have access to that. All right, over here I do. At the last day of fall, we'll be back right over here with the subsoiler, and we'll be going ahead and turning this field in, well, we're turning this meadow into an actual field. Now, I'm hoping the grass grows better in a field rather than in this meadow that we have here. Because this grass, basically with seasons, the geo seasons for Griffin, Indiana, I'm going to get like two mows out of this field. Now it's not technically a field, so I'm, like I said, hopefully turning it into a field, the grass grows a little bit quicker. I don't know if anyone has done it here yet or not, or anywhere on this map. I'm hoping to get at least, you know, definitely 2 good cuts out of it. This is like a half a good cut because the grass isn't quite grown yet. So after we cut it, we just gotta wait for it to dry into hay. And of course, we do have a nice big windrower, so it's not gonna take us long to windrow the grass. Or then it should be hay. And then of course, we'll go ahead and bale it on up. And once we do that, yep, we'll go ahead and put some of the hay into our TMR mixer. And we'll get the automatic feeder up and going and give the cattle some well-needed TMR, and hopefully their health goes up. Their health has been staying right at 58%. So hopefully by giving some TMR, their health will skyrocket. And it's going to be crucial because give them TMR, that should put them at like 100%. So next season when the cows have their offspring, we should get a decent amount of milk. Alright, with that all being said, I think that covers everything from last episode to this episode and what our plan is for today. I will say at the end of harvesting the sugar beet, I had all that cash. I was tempted to buy my other tractor, but like I kept telling myself, you don't need it yet, but it would be nice to have around here on the farm. So I'll have to hold off on that. Okay, the next tractor I want to buy is going to cost me, and I went to the shop, I was checking out, it's going to cost $300,000, just shy of $300,000 for a tractor. Not as powerful as this one, I mean, but this is a souped up T9 Dutes Fire. That's for darn sure. I think this is 795 horse or 750 horse. And the next tractor we're buying is going to have like 595 horse, I believe. And that is going to be pretty much our tractor that we drill the fields with. It's pretty much what it's going to be. The Dutz Fire is going to be the... Well, probably doing contracts for quite a while. But hopefully next season we'll be doing a lot more work on our dairy farm alone, and the Dutz Fire will be off doing contracts while we're working with the cattle and working in our fields. That's what I hope I'm going to do, but I got a funny feeling next season might be more of contracts. After going in my head how much more cash we need, it's a lot of cash. It's a lot of cash. But by next year, our cattle will be making some milk. I don't know how much milk we're going to get, but at least we'll get some money out of that. And now, by paying off some of the loan, and the loan interest payments at midnight getting lower and lower, I won't have to do as many contracts to keep up with the money. Feels like I kind of left off with the Pacific Northwest, where now it's like the money situation again, but hopefully pretty soon it won't be like that. So I did a lot of contracts, a lot of work in between episodes, as you saw with the money, because I think I had about $150,000 worth of contracts at the end of the last episode. And after I did the sugar beet harvest and I kept hitting refresh contracts, I was like, oh, the field I just harvested, they want that plowed. Well, okay. I got the plowed lease, so we brought it over there. And then after I finished plowing field number 9, hit refresh, and it's like, oh, well, now the field's ready to be seeded. When I come over and seed it, I'm like, yes, please, I'll be right on over. I do have the speed down to ×1, yeah. Look at I don't want the time to go by too fast, because I want the grass all cut, and then we'll just have to wait probably until 2 or 3 o'clock, hopefully not much later than that. I really hope this grass turns to hay today. I hope I don't have to wait until tomorrow, because that means I'll probably lose some. That would kind of suck. I do like how the bushes, with fall pretty much coming to an end, the bushes even have turned a grayish color. We can definitely see the trees around here have all turned orange. But the date in season says it's, well, mid-November. Won't be long now. A couple days from now, there is a chance of some snow. So that's why we really need to get this done. As for planting the grass into this field that we're going to hopefully have here in the next couple episodes, yeah, it's probably going to have to wait until early next spring. The first chance we get in the spring, we'll probably go ahead and plant it, meaning the same time we can plant the oats in the field next to us. Oh, also today, now I'm thinking about planting, I'm keeping my eye on the canola price as well. I almost said late spring, late fall, according to the seasons chart, canola is at the highest it might be for the year, is late in the fall, and the price is kind of going up today. I don't have an extreme amount of canola, but I think I got like 30,000 liters of it. So if it gets up, last time I checked it was high 600s, so maybe I can get like $20,000 for it, which when you look at it is enough to pay for the loan interest tonight, which is great. And all the crop that we got, except for some of the oats, is from doing the harvesting contracts this season. I'm really looking forward to next season harvesting as well, just because that's where a lot of the good money comes from. Especially if we got fields with a cereal crop into it, so we can get the straw as well. But I will say a lot of the contracts I did late in the fall here for seeding was all canola. But there are some fields out there. No, last field I did was actually oats. We do have 3 fields in them that have cotton, and nothing has been done to those fields all year. So I'm thinking when winter comes and that crop withers, which it should, and next season starts, I don't think we'll be seeing cotton planted, because the GO for Griffin, Indiana does not allow the crops of sugar cane and cotton. I gotta be careful when I think of sugar cane, because sometimes I say sugar beet. I always forget about sugar cane, because like I've said a few times, I don't think I've ever done sugar cane at all on any map, anywhere, ever. Ever. I keep saying maybe one of these days I'll do it, but who knows? Maybe someday. So once we get done cutting the grass here in this field, we'll put the mowers away, and then I think I've hit that tree last time I was mowing this grass. Yeah, so after we get done mowing this grass, we'll speed up time. We'll just sit here and watch the grass change over to hay at some point. Then we'll get the windrower, windrow it up, and of course make bales. It shouldn't take us too long because the windrower we got is pretty wide, so we're going to make some pretty tall swaths. So it shouldn't take us too long to go and make the bales. And of course we got our loader for the bales. And then the cattle will be happy in a short period of time because they'll get their TMR. Just about done cutting this grass, and like always, this field is bigger than what I thought it was, but we're getting it done. I know I've talked about this before, and one person did comment a while ago, said why not get the big Chrome M for this field? Another couple of reasons. One, I bought this mow set for what? I think this goes for just under $60,000 for the butterfly mower and the mower in front, and the big M goes for $380,000, something like that. So money-wise, for one, and two, I've said this a couple times as well, I'm trying to not use the same equipment that I've always used. I'm trying to, I don't want to say expand what we use, but you know, I've used this set before here and there, but mostly when we do grass fields, I tend to go to the big M because yes, it's wider, it's faster, all that good stuff. But now the grass is cut. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Raise it, fold it up, and now turn that one off. Fold that, and go put it away. Yes, I know I got more grass all around here, but I think the grass that we cut should be enough. Now, I tested the grass the day before, and the moisture content was at 6%. It hasn't rained, so I don't know what we're down to on moisture. Is that all the way in as I can go with it? Yes, we're hitting up there. Let's see, if I can go ahead and actually... No, can't go any further with it. It's got to be right there. All right, let's jump out and unhitch this. Yeah, another shed would be great, but it is what it is. Stay right there. All right, now we'll speed up time a little bit. We'll put it at 60 times, so every second will be a minute in game. So right now it's 20 of 11. I don't know how long it's going to take for that grass to turn to hay. But we're going to get prepared and come over here and grab our windrower and get all set, ready to rock and roll. So if this is your first time on Seasons and you're wondering, okay, what do you mean you got to wait for turn to hay? When it turns to hay, it's actually going to look like a straw color in Seasons. Then attach that. PTO shaft, and didn't think there was any hydraulics on there, but we're all set. So now we're just playing the waiting game. I could go do some fertilizing contracts, but really even though I accepted some already, I don't want to go do them right now. I've been doing them for too much. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here and watch kind of the grass grow underneath and wait for this to turn to wonderful, wonderful hay, and these cattle will be happy to see it turn to hay as well. Well, unfortunately, by the time of days you might be able to see, it's 8:30 in the morning. The grass did not turn to hay yesterday. So I stayed out here until about 9 p.m. and it was like pitch black, and it has not turned. So I'm hoping when we peek around the corner, maybe did it change at night? It didn't rain overnight. So, but who knows? First stop though, give the cow some water, and guess what? It did not turn. It did not turn. So I probably lost some grass last night. I guess I just gotta sit here and wait some more. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. How are the cows doing on grass? I think they're doing okay. Let me go ahead and see. All right, so they're staying fine on the grass, and I just gave them some water, so that should be going up slowly. There it goes. They need to be cleaned. I mean, come on, grass. You can dry it any time now. Well, farmers, I got a bit of a problem. Do I even need to say anything? Do I need to say anything? It snowed last night, and the grass never turned, and all the grass we cut is gone. I just took the windrower in the field here to see if it was just buried in the snow, and it's gone. There is still some grass here, but there must be a snow mask on for the cows, the cow pasture, so no hay for the cows this year, and definitely won't be until, well, I'm going to say, late spring, early summer. So, sorry ladies, no TMR. I mean, I guess I could go buy some hay, but man, that's going to be expensive. Now thinking back to it, what we probably, or sorry, I should say, we should include you guys into that, but maybe in the summer, or whenever it was, when we cut the grass the first time, it was like late summer, I probably should have turned that into hay and made it, but I was thinking this should be no problem. Yeah, that even though we had good drying days for grass, it just never turned. And some of you may say, well, you got to tet it. That's only if it's wet grass, and this is semi-wet grass. Wet grass is going to look like grass in regular Farming Simulator, to where it's just really dark green. This is light green, so this is semi-wet grass. I should have dried on good days, but I'm thinking maybe the days just weren't long enough, even though we had some windy days. So there's that. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to feed my cows. I mean, we got enough silage to get through winter. That's not a problem. And today is the first day of winter, if I'm not mistaken now. Yeah, we are into winter, and I forgot all about the canola pricing. How is that? How is that? Actually, it's still going up. So may look into that as well. How are the cows doing on grass? Yep. Not doing so good on grass because, well, winter is here, so I have to feed them some silage. So let's go ahead and take care of the cattle here. And I'll put the Dutes far away with the windrower. I guess I won't be needing that anytime soon. Let's open that up and let's get the Ford out and running. I mean, the ground's not frozen, so I probably could still get some field work done, meaning I could go ahead and plow the grass field now, because it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. I kept standing on top of the Dutes fire and saying, all right, you can change the hay anytime now. It just never did. So that happened. So I mean, I'm doing pretty good on getting the loan paid off, but not so good on doing the main thing that we're trying to do here, is run a dairy farm. I just didn't expect the grass not to turn, but now here we are. So how much? I almost said how much grass do we got here? How much silage do I got left in this bunker? This bunker has 54,000 liters left into it. So it should be more than enough to get me through the winter here. Worst comes to worst, I'll have to buy some. Oh, wait a minute. Are they full of silage? Did I just give them all the silage they needed? Hay, silage, 8,719 liters. Alright. I will clean it, because if I don't, that'll cost me for all the rest of the day. So that's good. They don't take much silage. I mean, this bucket does hold 9,000 liters of silage. And so look, yeah, I just was on there. It took this over 8,000. So that should feed them for 2 days. Oh, a little slippery out here, because I'm playing 6-day seasons, so it should feed them for 2 days. All right, that didn't take as long as I thought. So that bunker there should get me through winter, no problem. Yep, slipping and sliding. So I need, if I'm going to do the grass field, I mean, it's not much of a rush, but Yeah, we'll probably go ahead. Did I give him water? I don't remember if I gave him water. I must have. Yes, 99%. So they're fine. They're fine. Let's go back into here. So water's good. Cleanliness, that should even out here pretty soon. But they should actually get a little bit healthier than 58% because now we're giving them hay slash silage, which is a little bit better than grass. All right, well, yep. There's a well-laid plan going down the drain right there. I couldn't believe it. I kept sitting there going, all right, you can just change the hay anytime now. It just said nope. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what did I do something wrong? I don't think I did. I'm like 98% sure we didn't have to ted that grass. It was all set. It's all set to go. The one thing I do have to do while I was waiting, I kept checking on contracts each day, and I did have some contracts come up for fertilizing. So I'm going to get those contracts done in between episodes if I don't slide into my own fence. Slippery out here. And a lot of good fertilizing contracts they are. So at least that's a plus. Let's jump out of here and disconnect this. Oh, I don't have the tarp on my my trailer, so I probably got snow in there. So that this silo does not have a snow mask on it, looks like. Good, hook this back up. Are those contracts still there? Yes, they are. Fertilizing. I'm just trying to see what kind of contracts are available. You want me to bale? I don't think that's going to work. Well, I mean, it would because we're still above freezing, so technically I could mow the grass and bale it. But those contracts I'm not going to do. All fertilizing contracts, I'll accept all those. So we got a $20,000, $42,000, $14,000. This money here is probably just going to help us get through winter, paying off our loan interest. But if I do get a good amount, we're going to go ahead and take care of that. While we're in here, let's go to canola price. $7.38. That is pretty darn good. Sunflower price is going up. When is the sunflower price good-ish? Sometime right about now. Well, that's canola. Sorry, sunflower. Oh, wow. Sunflower price today, as you can see, is terrible. It's the last couple days of winter I got to look at. But as for canola, it's like today and tomorrow are the best prices, so we'll have to wait. And our cereal crop is sometime around now as well. It's a little worse off today than yesterday, it looks like, for the most part. But speaking of worse things, yeah, the worst happened here on the dairy farm. I failed to get the hay for the cattle. I mean, I just kept waiting for this grass to grow. And finally I said, the heck with it. It's getting late in the season. I need to get it done. And I was just probably one day too late to get it done. Just one day too late. Yeah, all the grass in the field is gone. But where the snow mask is, yeah, I still got a little bit of grass there. It'd be interesting to see if that changes to hay in the meantime. But yeah, when your grass moisture is below 20%, it'll be this color of light green, and you don't have to ted it. Don't have to, unless they change something, and I don't know about it. But that's the way it was when we were doing Green Mountain Forest. But that was a while ago as well. So, yeah, the cattle just got to feed on hay and the silage throughout the winter and whatever grass they got left in their field here. So you ladies got about 6 more days to go before winter is over. And yeah, I do apologize. That's all my fault. It's my first year trying to run a dairy farm. You know, it just didn't work out. Actually, let's go back and look at the forecast just for a little bit here. Day 1, day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first day of spring, which would be this Thursday, and you can see the temperatures will get up to 52 degrees. So actually, it looks like it's going to be kind of a mild winter, honestly. I mean, nothing getting really that cold. I mean, 26 is the lowest high that I see. But we do have a lot of snow coming in, unfortunately. But yeah, the first day of spring looks really nice at 52 degrees. That should melt a lot of snow that we have. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get to plow this field in the next day or two before the ground freezes. But if I can get to it, we will. That way I'll at least be out of the way. Because it's going to take me a while to plow this field into a field. It's pretty darn big, and that plow is only 8 meters. Is it 8 meters? So it's going to take a while. But anyways, I'm done screwing up for today. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you again right here in Griffin, Indiana in winter. But until then, have a good one.